YouTube, what's going on? Welcome back. Gigi here. How we doing today, folks? I hope you're well. Thank you so much for joining me for February 7th, 2023's reading. We're going to see what Spirit's got for us today. I got a little extra time. I found myself having a little extra time today. So amongst my other projects, I figured I'd come spend some time with you. See what Spirit got for you today, all right? Again, I hope you're doing well. Let's just jump in. Holy Spirit, please come down with your angels, my ancestors, loved ones, and spirit guides that have ascended to your highest white light to protect and guide me through this energy reading for our collective. Holy Spirit, please allow me to channel clear, honest, and precise messages for our collective and cast all evil and darkness that may be lingering around us back to hell where it belongs, please. And thank you. I love and appreciate everybody so very much. Thank you so much for being here, to be listening and to guiding and listening and all of those beautiful things. Thank you so much for your love and support to the channel. It means the world to me. Let's see. Let's see what's going on. Where are we going to start, Spirit? You want the Kipper? Moonology. Let's start with Moonology. All right, Spirit. What's going on today, Spirit? What is the opening energy for our collective today? Please and thank you, Spirit. What is the opening energy for our collective? Oh, there's energy surges. Definitely feel like there's something that needs to be told. What's crack-a-lacking out there for the collective today, Spirit? What's the message? What's the opening message, please, Spirit? We have the full moon in the Pisces. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. Oh, Lord. Okay. We got full moon in Taurus. Your dreams need a practical plan. Well, through meditation, spiritual practice, and practicing practicality, taking some time for some Zen, some meditation can really clear the cobwebs out your mind and help you create a solid working foundation for whatever it is that you want for your life. Whatever those dreams are, whatever those grand plans that you have, whatever these wants and wishes are that you have, Spirit says you're blessed enough to be able to get them. You're spiritually tapped in enough to pay attention, receive the message, and manifest the things that you truly want. It requires balancing of spirituality and practicality. You know, some days you just need to take a mental health day and get your mind right, get your physical body right, get all the things in alignment for your soul assignment so you can keep going forward. Keep pushing forward, man, because this life is hard. It ain't nothing to play with. And if we're just sitting around dreaming all day and not doing anything to make it, put it to a practical plan, make a practical plan and lead yourself that way, you're just sitting there wishing and a hoping and a dreaming. So let's get into balance, folks. Let's work on balancing our spirituality, our practicality, and getting our dreams ready for manifestation. Let's see what else we got. Spirit, anything else? I guess so. Oh. We got the new moon in Gemini, the full moon in Aquarius. Oh, damn, we have a whole lot of full moon energy. I mean, we just came out of the full moon in Leo. How are you guys feeling about that? Because let me tell you, as a Leo cusp person, yeah, it's been interesting. So communication is key, and show the world the real you. So we got Pisces, Taurus, Gemini, and Aquarius out on the table. Communication is key. Now, the communication it's not only like physical interaction, like back and forth communication. Specifically, I'm saying this specifically because of this card here, the balance, your spirituality and practicality. It's about communicating with Most High, doing your prayers, doing your meditation, actually sitting down, maybe writing in a journal. I mean, I say that a lot. But writing in a journal, speaking to Spirit, God box. I haven't mentioned that in a long time. And very early in the beginning of my channel, I mentioned who I learned that from. Spiritual Sag has been always one of my favorite YouTube readers. She is fantastic, and she's the one that turned me on to a God box. And basically, if you're new here and you don't know about this, basically you take a container. I personally use a wooden box. Something that has a lid that you can close, and some note cards, some generic note cards like this, okay? Basically, you write your wishes, your dreams, your hopes, your fears, anything that may be clouding your mind, writing them down on there and putting them in there. I like to close it, I lock it in, and then put a piece of clear quartz on top of it. That's my way of doing it. There are other ways. Look up how to make a God box. Go to the Dollar Tree, get you a little jar with the lid or a box with the lid, get you some note cards. There you go, $3, $4. How much is it? About $3? total after taxes for those couple items, whatever's, and there you go. Now you can sit down and you can actually communicate with spirit on top of your meditation, your prayer, and whatever else it is, just the conversations you have. Because there is something that you're dreaming, there's something that you truly want to do in this life, but there's something holding you back. Okay? Spirit's trying to get you out of that shell, get you to balance all of your goals, your wishes, your dreams, and your practical wants and needs with just balancing them out, okay? Because I feel like there's somebody out there repressing themselves by not doing the things that their heart's calling them to do. The world needs to see you for who you are, and I honestly believe when you look in the mirror, you need to see yourself for who you truly are, because I feel like the person that you're seeing when you look in the mirror is just not quite you. Like you see reminiscences of that person that you maybe once were, or that person that you truly want to be, but there is something seriously holding you back. I want to find out what that is. Let's find out. Let's look at the bottom of the deck here. Believe in the impossible, blue moon. I don't think we have any blue moons this year. The last time I believe we had a blue moon was 2 years ago. A year and a half ago. It was during 2021. I believe it was July, August time. We had 2 full moons in Aquarius, blue moon. That was the last time I remember having a blue moon. So something may have happened either then or will happen in the next blue moon that literally puts you on a path to literally basically spirit's putting you on a path, or preparing you to put you on a path to where your soul explodes and you have no other choice but to make the changes that are necessary. So pay attention, because it may be a once in a rare blue moon kind of situation here where the impossible you manifest the impossible to happen for your life, okay? So just keep that in mind on rough days when you're just like, I don't want to effing do this. I would rather much be in my bed on my phone playing on the TikTok or whatever it is that you choose to do than going and doing with the hustle that you need to be hustling, whether it's getting up, going to work, going to school, tending to the household, tending to the family, just your basic everyday needs, washing your tail, brushing your fangs, combing your mop on your head, all the things, making sure you keep those things functioning. Do not be complacent in any way. Do not procrastinate. Sometimes, like I said earlier, sometimes we need to take a mental health day. Sometimes we need to just say, pump them brakes. I need a minute to just find out what's going on, and take those minutes and don't feel bad about it. Do not beat yourself up for taking mental health time. Because honestly, in my humble opinion, learning what I'm learning, studying what I'm studying, mental health needs to be a priority. In the workplace, in school, in life, just in general, we need to pay better attention to our mental health. Okay? To our mental health. And I feel like if somebody is afraid to take time off of work because of mental health, don't fear. If you've saved up some sick time or whatever, vacation time, sometimes it's even best to just plan it. Schedule. Look around, if you're ruled by the moon, maybe you should sit down with your moon calendar and figure out the times of when you're usually feeling the worst and when you're feeling the best. And during those times where you're coming into that worst time of the month or whatever moon cycle, and you're like, okay, I need a break this day, and this day, and then schedule it every month. If you got enough time to do that, do it. Even if it's just one day a month that you schedule off to make sure you have a day that you can sit and relax and just do whatever it is your beautiful heart tells you to do. Okay, I really feel like that is extraordinarily important. All right, the Kipper. Let's go to the Kipper here, okay? Let's see what else Spirit's got for you. Let's see. I want to see what's the deal here. What's holding this energy back, Spirit? What's holding this energy back, please, Spirit? Whoa! Occupation. What was I saying about job? A fear of losing out on money, fear of losing their home, fear of not being able to take care of the children, or the child support, or whatever it is. They're afraid. They don't even want to miss one day. Even if they're sick, they go to work. Even if they feel like they're dying, unless they're in the hospital, this person is that damn, I'm just going to say it, driven. I don't know if it's drive or if it's fear, or it could be very much the fear of not having enough money to take care of these business, that this person may very well be like forcing themselves to be just so straight head on driven and focused that they don't know what else to do. They feel if they slow down that the world is just going to collapse on top of them, because it's like they feel like there's just one more strike and they're out. They feel like if there's one more tower that falls around their head, they're done. So they drive themselves literally forward as hard as they can. And like the person's face is extraordinarily the depression literally radiates off this person. This person cannot hide their feelings. It's written all over their face constantly. Like people, when they see this person, they're like, something's seriously wrong. Like this person may be on the brink of just like a serious mental just breakdown, emotional breakdown. And the thing is that there's just like something in them that's irritating them to want to do something different, but they're fighting it. What else, Spirit? The judgment of what they want to do, who they want to be with, where they want to go with their life. They're fearing judgment, possibly by whoever it is that they're working so damn hard to impress, or keep at bay, or just keep quiet, or whatever. They're afraid of the adjudication, the judgment. See, Spirit is bringing me back over to here, okay, about showing the world, the real you, and how communication is key. I'm going to take that bring that over here and kind of incorporate this here. Now, we'll just say, let's use this as an example, okay? Because this is one of the things that came out. Say, for instance, you got baby mama or baby daddy that you pay child support for taking care of the kids, yeah? And you working your ass off to the bone, bro, to the bone, working possibly some dead-end job you really don't want to be doing stuff on days you just don't want to be doing it, having to take vacation and then have your vacation be interrupted by one day in the middle of it that they can't give you off because nobody else is working, whatever the case may be. Spirit's saying you need to use your words, and you need to use them in a humble, gracious kind of Shaolin Master kind of energy, okay? The Shaolin Master is out of my deck that's over here that may come out. We'll see. But be calm and graceful, okay? Communicate. Say, my dude, whatever. Address them how you address them, okay? My dude. I am in a place to where I'm about to mentally combust. I need to take a vacay for me. And so, you're going to get the bare necessities of what the judge kind of, told you that I would be giving you this month. And all the extras are going to have to wait because I don't got that kind of money right now. I need to focus on me. Now, if you missing them kids, if you're missing whoever, missing your girl, missing your guy, missing the kids, whoever's, and you're fighting as hard as you can, the thing is here, listen. If you got somebody else on your mind, or if you got something else on your mind, while you're sitting here trying to drive yourself literally into the grave, because that's what I'm feeling, because of your job and your fear of judgment. The thing is the world that needs to see you as you truly are, if you miss this opportunity, whatever this once in a blue moon kind of situation is, okay, whatever that is, you may end up missing the opportunity to have your dreams come true, okay? You're on this pathway to get you out of the imprisonment that you've put yourself in because of whatever this is, okay? There's a gift that's waiting for you from Most High, okay? That's who this official person is. It just takes you taking a moment to maybe, think about your living situation. I see the house card here. Oh, damn, Spirit's telling the story here. Sit down at home, think about, maybe the distance between you and your lover, you and your family, you and your friends, and think about what you can do to maybe close that distance, or maybe take a trip. Instead of, picking up and moving and packing up everything and leaving the job and leaving the family and leaving the house and whatever, maybe pick up, save whatever you can, and take whoever it is that you're tripping about on a trip. If it's a partner, like a love partner, plan a romantic getaway. If it's your kids, plan a family-friendly trip, whatever it is. Because if you don't, you're going to sit, look at, I can't make this up. Not only, you already about to face a mental breakdown, emotional breakdown. I've already said this. Your health is not going to be reflecting in a positive way if you don't get this together, okay? Masculine, main male, yeah, you. We're going to put you right here. This is about you, sir, okay? There are changes that need to be made, okay? You are sitting there, probably in your family room, probably in your living room, listening to this, wherever you're listening. Maybe you need to take some time alone in your house to just think about all of these things, Okay. Do you want your life force to be sucked away from you and stolen because you're afraid of the judgment of people that you may not want to really deal with, but have no other choice because they're standing in between you and what you want in life? I mean, really. Do you hold them in that kind of high honor? Because if you don't, you need to be holding yourself in that kind of high honor. Okay. Hold yourself in that kind of high honor and stand your damn ground now. Have them boundaries before it makes you sick or sicker. All right. Because the face I'm looking at is depressed, miserable, sad, fed up, frustrated, and angry. Did I lose a card? No? Okay. Yeah. We got community here. Unexpected wealth. Unexpected income. Okay. They look... Okay. Thank you, Spirit. It's not necessarily unexpected. It was in the beginning. I want to say it has something to do with child support. Okay. You were set, when the judge made the ruling to be able to say, okay, this is how much you have to pay every month. This is court ordered, blah, blah, blah. You did that for a while, but it wasn't enough. Whoever was chirping in the family, okay, whoever this one is, the judgy one, yeah, that one, may have started complaining, oh, it's not enough, everything's going up, blah, blah, blah. And because I feel this person has a kind heart, however it is, now they starting to send a little extra here and there. Maybe even half, like 75% more than what they may even have doubled what they were initially given them. Okay. They've expected it now. It is no longer unexpected. Now it was in the beginning. You were doing it as a gift to this person. But now they just have become so accustomed to this person, whoever this is, their generosity, that they've now imprisoned them in a financial situation where they're stuck at a dead-end job, stuck living in a place they don't necessarily want to, being in separation from whoever it is that they want to be with, possibly not only kids, but possibly in such a bad financial situation because of all of this, that they may even be getting separated from somebody their heart truly wants to be with. Okay, however it is. Making them sick to their stomach. This person, they came out together. There could have been some kind of, the unexpected income may be coming from a masculine energy. An ancestor maybe that's passed on, some kind of inheritance. It could lead to this. The thing is the longer whoever is dealing with all of this sits around dinking around, staying in prison to whoever this official person is in their family, I don't know. It could be I see official person, I see imprisonment, I see theft, I see community, I see the family room, okay? I see the house, I see all of this. This could very well be a marriage that's gone kaput, okay? Very much so. The thing is about these two cards, I've seen this all before. This inheritance has not come yet, and here's why. Because this ancestor and spirit are keeping the money at bay, sort of. Whoever is managing said inheritance is blowing it, but big time. So all that extra money that you've been paying to whoever, you best believe whoever it is in the community that is taking that unexpected gift that you gave them on top of whatever court ordered, they're getting help from whoever's managing that inheritance. They may be in cahoots with whoever it is. Okay, they may be buddy. Let's just use this as an example because there's just a whole lot of all three men. It's like all three men here. Okay, I don't see no women except for, here and there. Let's say Daddy Dearest or Grandpa Dearest left a mess ton of money to whoever main male is to make him a wealthy man, right? And Mommy Dearest or Grandma Dearest, whoever it is that was in control of whatever happens to that money afterwards, not only is stealing it, lied, possibly during whatever will reading there was, lied, or I'm just being told that's it, end of story, point blank, end of story, was a theft. The longer whoever main male is whoever this is, continues to allow whoever in the community, who baby mama, baby dad, whoever, because we all hold masculine, feminine energy, okay, whatever. Take it how it is. Whoever they're trying to keep quiet, keep at bay, pump them brakes with and just appease them to keep them quiet. Oh, they are literally, what is it, Spirit? The imprisonment is real. The evil, I mean, I see an actual demon laughing hysterically inside while they're standing poised and graceful in the physical. Like they're laughing like a damn hyena rolling around like a crazy person. Like they know that this person's stuck with them for the rest of their life, possibly into further lifetimes or even sucked into the pits of hell together. Okay? Period. This is a very serious situation where somebody that was destined to be a wealthy person was left something by somebody that truly wanted to see them come up, that knew that they were destined for greatness, that saw it in their eyes. And if it's a father figure or a grandpa figure, probably since the moment whoever main masculine was born, they knew that this person was going to seriously be something. However, they've made the wrong choice. How many times now? I'm being told 2 major times. There's a possibility, you know, the 3-strike rule? Yeah, 2 strikes, now we're on the 3rd one. If they strike out on this 3rd one, that's the end of it. They're barely making it now. They think if they let this continue any further that they're going to, no, because the thing is everything out there in the economy is going up. Rent, mortgage, food. I mean, for the love of everything holy, how much people are spending. I mean, I don't know how much y'all are spending in groceries where you live, but I know in California, this mess ain't cheap, period. Especially if you eat organic, you know, whole foods, that stuff is even more pricey than the box crap that you can eat. Okay. So I know that it is not like, it's not easy. And the more things go up, how much do you want to make a bet? Whoever is putting their hand out, expecting, you know, the unexpected, expecting those unexpected gifts to keep flowing through. You don't think this person's going to be like, oh, this is still not enough. This is still not enough. And basically leave this person with nothing, not even for themselves, because they don't have the, excuse my way of saying this, but they don't have the balls to be able to stand toe to toe with this person and say, no, you're only going to get what the judge agreed to. Nothing more, nothing less. If you want more, you need to go to court and take it to the courthouse. Okay? Take it to the courthouse because it's going to lead them into poverty. I'm telling you, if you don't cut it out, whoever this is doesn't cut it out with the unexpected nonsense, giving extra, constantly giving extra to try to make sure everybody's taken care of. Worry about your damn self for a minute. Pay what the judge told you to pay, and that's the end of it. Because you're going to end up like this on the street with nothing. And then we got, excuse my language, like, dang. Spirit's telling the story. Look, we got lovers in here. We got Gemini out here again. Okay. And I'm going to be brought back to this. Communication is key. If you need to have this conversation, do it in court. If you feel like you can't handle it, do it in court. Get you a lawyer. Do it. Save yourself the damn headache. Go communicate with the judge. And because the thing is if this is a past lover, okay, and they're holding tight and they would rather see you in poverty because they want to be the privileged lady being the one and diamonds and pearls while you're in rags and fucking chasing mice. Like, if that's what they truly want, you're never going to have the person that your soul truly wants. If you're focused on, you know, your kids, great. Don't let your ex, whoever this privileged lady is, keep you from what you need to be doing. If you want to go and have a lover and date him, and you can't, if you want a lover and you want to date him, the amount of work you're going to have to put in to be able to not only afford what you're given to whoever privileged lady is, your own expenses, but what if you want to take this person on a date? What if you want to stop? Because I was already feeling that this person's got somebody on their mind. It's not just about baby mama and the child support. There is somebody that this person can't stop thinking about. But them kids and whoever else it is that's dealing, it's just keeping this person in a state of thought, not doing nothing because they're afraid. They're afraid. They don't want to be in poverty. They don't want this person just stealing from them. They don't want to have to kill themselves working. And it's literally deteriorating them from the inside out. That's why this bad health card's here. The distant horizon, you could have that sudden wealth, but it requires you fighting that false person. We already know you're in despair because you're worried about the kids. We've already seen it. Okay? But this message here is, it's literally, this is how it's coming out. Okay? There's a message of concern that involves the main female, and there's a message. Okay? It's surrounding this female. Yes, I understand you're worried about your kids. Yes, I understand about the judgment of your peers in your family and in your community. I get that. But there is a message, a serious message surrounding your divine feminine that's important. Okay? Something needs to be laid to rest so you can have the great fortune that was destined for you. We understand that you're concerned. We understand that you're afraid of possibly losing your connection with your kids, and it has you in despair. And it's literally breaking you down to the point where you literally are falling apart. Okay? But look at what's left. You're on your journey. You're on your spirit, like I said, with that blue moon. Either it has come and there's things that are leading up to this big explosion of happy, or you are about to face it. Okay? It's going to lead you on a journey to possibly, a marriage. It could very well lead you to a marriage. The thing is with these two cards here, it's kind of throwing me for a loop. Okay? Because the thing is this comes down to whoever is attached to this masculine that is literally trying from the other side to get you to listen, possibly through messages, dreams, actual, clairaudient messages through music, psychic messages, whatever it is about this woman. The expectation is about this mature woman. The expectation about this mature woman is that you're afraid she's going to pop her lid about wanting to be in any kind of union with divine feminine. Okay? But that's where this journey is taking you. Okay? It's taking you away from the privileged nonsense. Whoever is stealing from you, I really feel like these two here, I've seen this all before. And Spirit is saying, now, pay attention now. The expectation of you is to listen, call these people out. Get out of your despair, because we already seen poverty. We already know this woman's taking you for everything you're worth. You're literally, do you want to end up like this? Can't even afford to buy food for you or your little dog? There's expectations for you from the other side for your life in this life. Somebody may be going through a holy war. Collective, you may be the one going through the holy war, dealing with all the crap that's going on the other side that you don't even understand. All your twins going through, you're feeling it. You may very well be feeling it so hard you don't know what to do. Or you may be waking up in the morning and be like, why do I feel like this? This is not mine. Why is this happening? This is why. It's because this person is constantly in thought about you. Constantly. They can't stop thinking about you. Thinking about all the messages that you may have given them, they have gotten about you, whatever. Thinking about the possibilities of this money, but they're terrified of laying this shit to rest. Now we got Scorpio on the fucking table. Excuse my language. You got all of it out here. You got Pisces, you got Taurus, you got Gemini out here 2 times with the lovers, you got Aquarius out here, you got Scorpio out here, you got the wealthy man. That's also all of the earth signs. So Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. Okay? You got all of this out here. But this is the journey. It's taking you to becoming a wealthy man, married to your person, happy and balanced. Now I understand why Spirit was saying your dreams need to have a practical plan. Your life needs a practical plan at this point, and you need to be able to balance spirituality and practicality, because right now all you're worried about is focusing on the practicality. And this beautiful face is showing itself to me out here from underneath it all. I understand. But remember the pecking order, folks. Spirit, yourself, your spouse, your kids, your family, your friends. And right now, yes, your kids are priority. Of course they are. But it comes down to you and Spirit. You've got to get yourself in order here. Whoever you are, whoever this is for, okay? Because yes, we have your other half here, your counterpart here. Yes. We got her here. We got you there. We got all of this. in order for you to have all of this, whoever this false privileged person is dealing with, whoever this getting in cahoots with, whoever this is, listen, that is going to suck up so much of your energy. And the thing is if you are not replenishing it and healing yourself and taking care of yourself, you will not know what to do. And you will end up in despair and in poverty even further than you are. And that visits to them courthouses are going to be painful. Painful. Please listen to me, collective. Whoever this is, please share this message with whoever needs to hear it. Please. Okay? Please. All right. All right, let's see what the angels and ancestors have to say. Spirit. Come on, Spirit. What's the message from the ancestors? What does this ancestor have to say? Okay. It's this ancestor that has something to say. Thank you, Spirit. Medicine Mother. Honor your inner knowing. Now, it comes down to the thoughts that you are having, whoever this is, whoever she is, the messages, your dreams, your wishes, all of that. Honor those things because it ain't happening just to happen, okay? Thank you. Stand your ground, that's for damn sure. Tell the truth, Spirit. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Okay. Trust your instincts, and it fell out right on top of honor your inner knowing. So trust your instincts, honor your inner knowing. There's magic within you. It's time to unlock it. The only way you're going to unlock it is by staying grounded. Getting grounded and getting away from all of this that's causing you despair. Okay? That's draining you financially, mentally, physically, and emotionally. Anything else, Spirit? Thank you. We have Medicine Guardian, be open to healing information. I'm being brought back to these two cards. These messages that have been trying to come through about whoever this is. This person, you collective, I feel like this may be you, okay? Whoever you are. Place yourself in the reading where you belong, okay? Whoever this is, it's all about this. Be open to healing information about this person, okay? Because this person, whoever this is to whoever this story belongs to, this person here is the key. The key to the whole damn thing. The key. Not the kids. The kids are hints and clues as to what you want in this life, how you want to be treated. Now, this is something that I stand firmly in. How we heal our history, how we heal our ancestral curses are through them children. Healing all the things that we had done to us as kids, that's how we heal, is through them. Okay? We don't heal through our partners. We heal through our children. By doing exactly what we would have wanted for us. Some of us may not have wanted to get beat like we got beat. Some of us may have not wanted to be talked down to, belittled, made to feel less than who we are because we were so powerful as children that our parents got scared and they didn't want to lose control. These are the things that we do not do to our children as we heal. Heal yourself through your child. Don't live vicariously through them. Heal through them. You understand the difference? Be the light. Okay? Because right now, and this one says this is the warrior, be fearless and stand strong, okay? And this is going hand in hand with what I'm about to say. These children, okay, they feel everything. They see everything. God blessed these children to be as pure as they are until they're about between 10 and 13 years old, hitting that puberty moment. We only have between now and then truly to instill positive thinking, positive behaviors, all of those things. We leave a lasting impression on our children within the first 3 to 4 years. Those are the most crucial. But once you instill decent behaviors and respectful behaviors, it's instilling them to stay strong within those beliefs. And if you're allowing this to happen to you, whoever you may be, letting baby mama drama happen to you, and if it's affecting them kids, you need to be the light in their life. They need some kind of purity in their life, and it needs to come from somewhere. Whoever is not there, that's sitting in despair, like, do I do this? Will I ruin my relationship with my children? Will I ruin my relationship with my community? The only thing that you should be worrying, the only relationship you should be worrying about is your relationship with Most High. So that way you can continue to be the light through the darkness for these children. Show them that it's okay to be with the person your heart truly wants to be with. That it's okay that even though there may be history, there are some ill feelings or some bad blood or whatever the hell it is, that you can be strong enough and fearless enough to stand by what you want. Teaching them good habits on not accepting this darkness to linger, to teach them that it's okay to do that to their partners. Allowing sea witches to corrupt our children, whether they come from their blood or not. You can have karmic parents that are put there to teach you. I know I come from karmic parents. I love them. Doesn't change how I feel about them, but they're karmic. They were taught, they were here, put here. I was given to them for them to teach me how to not treat my son. Understand? And this is the same thing I'm trying to instill in whoever this story belongs to. You are being given an opportunity to break the mold. To get away from loveless relationships, violent, toxic relationships, and go towards whoever makes your happy heart even happier. Stepping into your true divine masculine, divine feminine energy. Not to sit here and linger in whatever darkness it is because you're terrified of what some person's going to do to you. You should be more worried about what happens to them kids and what spirit's going to do to you. Not some damn female or male. Come on now. What the heck? Divine beings, we don't do that sort of thing. It's time for us to stand up and be fearless, stand strong, be the light, because honestly, these kids need it. Oh Lord Jesus, these kids need it. I know growing up, I was born in the 80s, grew up in the 90s, and let me tell you, we didn't have the tech that we have now where people can get in trouble for how they treated us. I was a latchkey kid at 8 years old in Brooklyn, New York, bro. Like, this is the cycles that we were put here to break. These are the things that we were meant to change. And it starts with us, okay? Winter, we are in winter. It's time to take care of your needs. End of story. That's plenty self-explanatory. And it comes in the shaman. Trust in higher forces. Hello? You don't, if you are a believer and you are not giving spirit the chance to show you, or you're not listening to the path you're not listening to the advice being given through whatever these messages are about whoever it is for you, and you're steering off your own path, that's your own doing. Trust in spirit, set your heading. I mean, look at to me, this looks like a compass. It could also be a clock, but it looks like there's way too much going on here. Okay. Some kind of, it's leading you north. It's spirit is your due north. Polaris. The North Star. That is spirit for you in this particular. He is your due north, your heading. Follow what spirit is trying to show you. Take note of intuitive messages. There's too much leaning towards messages that somebody ain't paying attention to. Somebody ain't paying attention to their inner knowing. We got that out here too. Your inner knowing. Where are you? Right here. Honor your inner knowing. Your intuitive messages. Spirit may be trying to awaken you to some major gifts and you're blocking them out. Why? The moon, pay attention. What sign is the moon in tonight? What is today? It is in Capricorn. No. I lied. Virgo. Today is the first day of the moon being in Virgo. We're in the Virgo for today, tomorrow, and Thursday. Okay? This is a pretty vicious, to me, anytime the moon is in Virgo, I have noticed that it forces you to become grounded, and it kind of irritates a lot of things. And if you're not paying attention to these moon cycles, it can ignite your passion in the wrong way. If you got fire anywhere in your chart, your Mars, your Venus, or any of those, whatever is going on right now may be irritating whatever is in those two placements. And if there's fire in there, it could be making you feel like you need to rage. Be careful. The moon phases are nothing to play with. Somebody needs to learn their chart and how to manage these areas during these particular cycles of the moon. What is the name of this calendar I got this year? What are you called? This is just an astrology calendar. Go to Barnes & Noble, find you an astrology calendar. Last year I had the Witch's Calendar for 2022. I couldn't find one this year. Go try to find one. Pay attention to the moon cycles. Go to Astro Sofa and go watch, figure out what your birth chart is. Not just your sun, moon, rising, but you need all of the planetary placements in all of the houses. And learn astrology. I don't have my friend has my astrology book. Move beyond ancestral patterns. That is the point of this whole thing, is to get you moving past these ancestral patterns that need to be broken. Everything I just said about cycles, vicious cycles, ancestral curses, that's what this is getting away, learning how to utilize the moon. I've talked about this 1,000 times and I will say it 1,000 times more. Moonology by Yasmin Boland. We have one of her decks out here. I brought out the Moonology book. Please, it's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with using the power of the moon to balance your life out. That's what I do. I don't need to become a millionaire, a billionaire, a trillionaire just to feel comfortable. I just want a happy, healthy life. That's why I do it. I want to continue to have the strength to be able to get through these days. Do you? Do you want to have the strength to do it? Because the angels know, Spirit knows that there's some wild underneath it all that needs to be released. You're not alone. They're trying to guide you. Why do you think there's so many messages that you're missing? It's because you're not paying attention to your guardian angel. And whoever this ancestor is one of them trying to lead you to where you're supposed to be, to this person, to get the key to unlock the whole damn thing and get away from false privileged people. You've got some things that need to be done. You have some stuff in you that needs to be unleashed. And here's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing somebody stepping into their power as the King of Pentacles here, okay? The business suit, somebody's got a power suit on, looking sharp. I mean, well-groomed, looking handsome, looking sexy, looking fantastic, looking good, smelling good, all them things with who you got on your arm. He's got somebody on his arm. I want to say it's her, whoever this one is, in what looks to be like a conference room or a courtroom or something. And he's standing shoulders back, smile on his face, and he's pointing to his nose saying, "We got this." He feels strong. With this person by his side, he feels strong and he can take on anything. And here's why, is because she knows. She knows the whole situation. Whether it be through intuitive knowing or history between them, whatever. She knows all the things. Okay? All the things. This person, whoever this person, whether it's you or somebody coming towards you, collective, you are the one that's supposed to unlock this wild within. The person that's been tamed by whoever this is. Whoever this is, whoever tamed you, locked you down and made you feel this freaking big because you weren't what they wanted you to be. The thing is you were everything and more. You just intimidated the crap out of them because you were so powerful and they saw it and they wanted to repress it before it got out of hand. The controlling feelings I'm getting off of this makes me want to rage in such a violent way. This person repressed you because they feared you. They feared you being bigger than them, being looked at differently than them, making them feel like they were this big because they didn't really amount to everything that they expected for themselves in this life. And they took it out on whoever that is. Whoever main male is, yeah, that's who they took it out on. Okay? That's who they took it out on. They repressed you. And now it's time for whoever you are to come out and move past these ancestral patterns, get away from all of this toxic bullshit, and unleash the power that you have within you. You are the intuitive messages, the messages of concern, the guardian angels, the moon, your ancestors, all of these things point to me to tell me that you are spiritually gifted. You are destined to be divine, whatever it is, divine you are a divine being of God, and that is what you are meant to be, and this person is keeping you from that. So how about you untransform, get away from this, and unveil your gifts. It's that unleashing the wild within. It's putting on that power suit, going into that courtroom and saying, I've had enough. This is what's happening. This is what needs to stop. I want to have some kind of security that if I only pay this much, there's no way this person can come after me, and then move your ass. Move in a new direction. Be brave and honest, not only with others, but yourself in particular. Jeez. And these are, if you don't learn from this, you're going to go through a spiritual experience that will wake you up. And it's going to be a wake up in a very dark way. So like dark night of the soul, that's what's going to happen if you don't pay attention. If this blue moon passes and you don't get your mess in a pile, oh Lord Jesus. Time to give rather than take. Yep. But it was in reverse. So, and I don't read these in reverse. New moon in Virgo. Oh, God. All right. It's a time to give rather than take. It's time to give for yourself. Give to yourself instead of letting other people take from you. That's where I'm getting that. That's what I'm getting with that. Give to yourself rather than letting whoever this false person is, take from you, okay? It says drop your shield right here. I would say you've dropped your shield. Now it's time for you to put that thing back up. And not in a vicious way, not in a mean way, not in a dark way. We got the oracle and the seer are out. Okay. This comes back to those intuitive messages, those messages of concern, listening to your inner knowing and all of that. See beyond the current situation and then wait for important information. That is the second time I have seen where did it go? I swear I thought I saw this before. Wait a minute. Healing information. Where is it? I saw it. Where are you? Hang on a second, please. Here you are. Be open to healing information. Wait for important information. See beyond the current situation. Okay? The current situation may have you in an actual downward spiral into a mental breakdown. Like I've been saying this. We already have the bad health card out here. Save yourself this headache and go get yourself healed. You're going to have to do it for yourself. It takes balancing your spirituality and your practicality. That's the damn truth of it all. Okay? Final card from this deck. Trust your talents in changing times. And it comes towards what's going on up in the head. Grow within your current situation so you can be the positive influence on these kids or the kid or whatever it is for you. You are meant to be the wise one in this situation. Okay? You are. You are meant to be the wise one in this situation. You are meant to be the one that brings people to justice in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Both physically, spiritually, emotionally, all of it. You are the one that's meant to teach these people how to treat others and what to do and what not to do. And that's exactly what Spirit's trying to do, is trying to teach you so you can teach your children how to do this and how to stand in their boundaries and how to allow people and and what they should allow and what they shouldn't allow in their lives. Because if you I'm going to just put it the way I'm seeing it. If you a man and you got a wife or an ex-wife that's sitting there got you by the cojones, and they're like literally demasculating you because of how they want to make you feel a certain kind of way because you're leaving them or they left you or whatever, and they want to make you pay and see you. They'd rather see you like this than happy. Well, here's the deal, my friend. You want your kids to, if you got girls, you want your kids to do that to their man? You want men to be okay with allowing women to do this to them? I wouldn't think so. So how about it needs to start somewhere. It needs to start with the person in the mirror. You know, think Michael Jackson, Man in the Mirror. Okay? That's what we need to focus on, is changing what we see in the mirror. Like I said earlier, you're probably looking in the mirror and saying, who is this person? If you even can recognize that person anymore. Okay? That's the thing here. We got 2 more decks of cards. I'm going to try to keep it within the next 15 to 20 minutes. Keep it at about an hour. But I'll be real with you. If you don't pull it together, if you don't get it together, I'll be real with you. I don't feel like you are going to be doing your children a benefit at all. Because you may very well be destroying the relationship you have with them by letting them see whoever it is do this to you in front of them. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. Okay. I want some juicies now. All right, Spirit. What's some more messages, please, for the collective? What more do we need to see? Soulmate, twin flame connections. Don't break my heart, please. Spirit showing me a gift being given. Okay. There was an attempt, but the attempt was malicious. Okay. There was some sneaky. What is it? Where are you, son? Where are you? What card are you? I'm seeing it in my head and I can't spit it out. What number are you? You're a sword. Where it is? Aha! This is the one I'm seeing, the Seven of Swords. There was some sneaky action happening. Okay, I'm going to pull you out. And on the bottom, there's the sun that was on the bottom originally. So we're just going to pull this out because I feel like this is important. Here. Okay. There was a gift. The gift that happened. A union. Back together. Something happened. Person. You two together. You guys came together. Something happened. It may have been before the separation of husband and wife. Whoever got the kids. Whatever breakup happened there. Yeah, there was a union. Either a conversation or a physical union that happened. But whoever masculine is, Spirit saw what was going on. Okay, because we had the whole thing was surrounding whoever divine feminine is. Divine masculine was up to no good. Possibly doing stuff behind whoever they were in a relationship with back. Okay? Spirit saw it all. Spirit saw all the sneakies. Okay? The thing is this whoever masculine is thinking about those interactions and how it ended in the separation and the break. He doesn't feel like they can come back together peacefully because of what happened, the words that were said, and the nasty energy that was happening. The thing is in their mind, they're afraid of having their heart broken by this whoever main female is, because they're afraid of putting their heart out there and explaining what happened. They don't feel like they're going to be trusted. There's not going to be any faith. There's not going to be lies, manipulation, deception. All of these things keep like zooming past me in my third eye, okay? Like, these are all the things that this person is thinking about, knowing that Spirit saw it all and this person ain't stupid. Okay? The person ain't stupid. She's probably, whoever divine feminine is very gifted. All right? Very gifted, especially if they're the key and they're the one that's going to help you unlock the situation. Yeah. She's going to make it. He never will. Well, that's the path that he's on right now, is that divine feminine's going to make it. He never will, because he is too afraid. He don't got the balls to do it. He feels like he's going to end up alone, heartbroken and alone, in despair by himself. So he just stays where he is, continues down the path of nonsense just to keep this person quiet, whoever their ex, baby mama, baby dad, whoever it is. Yeah, hang on a second. I'll be right back. All right, sorry about that. Okay. Now, here's the deal. If you can't get this woman out of your mouth, I say mouth and this one comes out. If you talking about this person, if you talking shit about this person, I'm going to be real. I'm going to say it how it is. I know my mouth is foul and it can be. And I know I probably should stop swearing. I get it. But I'm going to say it how it is. All right? If you're trying to put everybody against this person, making it out to be divine feminine's fault that you went and you were being sneaky, the thing is Spirit sees it all, knows it all, and why you think you going through it. Keep divine feminine's name out your mouth. If you thinking about her and you getting upset because you can't have her, so you're going to talk mess, be mindful. Because if you can't handle just one more tower falling around your head before you completely explode and lose your mind and go cuckoo bananas, you best keep her name out your mouth. If you talking noise and blaming it on her and trying to use her as a scapegoat, that's the reason you going through it as hard as you are. Spirit sees it all. Spirit knows what you're doing. And if you're trying to send energy, or if you're trying to manipulate things energetically, whatever's, you don't think Spirit's letting her know somehow? She's probably watching this reading. She's probably the one that that's the energy surrounding, and she's probably hearing it all from me. However it is. Okay? Do not try to make her everybody's fool. Whoever Divine Feminine is, don't try to make that person everybody's fool, calling her name, saying stupid nonsense, calling her, bringing up stuff from the past. I don't know if you heard that peel out there, but I'm taking that as confirmation that you are. If you're trying to do that, now I understand why you tripping. It's because of all the stuff that may have come out your mouth, all the things to try to cover your ass. Now you're afraid. Now it makes so much sense. Don't try to make this, whoever Divine Feminine is, don't try to make this person out for a fool, because you're the one that's going to look like the fool. Till death do you part, don't forget the promise you made. I'm being told soul contract. On the nose big time. Soul contract with Most High. You made a promise. I'm being shown somebody on their hands and knees praying, crying, shaking back and forth. Please, 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 please. Forgive me, please. I'll do anything. Get me out of this situation, please. The thing is you do that in one heartbeat, and the next your mouth is saying some nasty, dirty things about this person, possibly in the courthouse. Trying to keep it so the judge doesn't hit you harder financially in the pocket. So you're lying and you're manipulating and you're trying to make everybody a fool. Make everybody think this person's a fool and they're the one that did it to you, but in reality, you're the one that started it all. This ancestor, we already saw the guardian angel card. This ancestor is right there with Most High watching all this crap. 55-55 on the timer. Okay? Seeing this, why do you think you're the one being affected? If you watching whoever Divine Feminine is, however you might be watching, and you seeing her do this, do that, coming here, going there, being blessed, having this, doing all the fun things, and you're sitting there in despair, possibly drinking, doing drugs, partying too much just to alleviate, masturbating too much because you can't get your mind right and you're trying to focus, and you can't seem to do that because all you can think about is this woman and she's literally in your mind 24/7. Yeah. Spirit and your ancestors see it. They're not going to let you get what you think you deserve until you deserve it. Hello? Golly. You made a promise to be devout to Spirit. May have been baptized in confirmation and communion and all of these things. And as an adult, you may have made some kind of promise to Most High. And I get this feeling in my chest that's like, yeah, sure did. And you ain't sticking up to your end of the bargain. Why do you think you have a heart, your heart is broken? Why do you think people are looking at you like foolish now? Why do you think Divine Feminine's going to make it and you never will? Because of what's going on in your mind. Remember how I've said before? It's not just about what you say. It's about what you say, what you think, what you do, and what you hold in your heart. Are you holding a grudge? Are you being manipulative? Are you being deceptive? Are you lying? Are you got an ego? Come on now. You made a promise to Most High to get rid of all that crap. You had a chance with your twin. You had a chance. You just had to make a choice and you chose not to. You chose to stay right where you are. You made the wrong choice, my friend. Anything else, Spirit? You want your freedom? Then have it. I release you. The significant other. She's not fighting you this time, is she? I'm being told not at all. But it comes back to judgment. He's afraid of how people will judge him for who he leaves this person for, or stops, being a part of the community that they're in and goes towards somebody else. He's terrified. He is terrified to have his freedom completely because he doesn't know anything else. All he knows is to live the life that was embedded in his mind, in those old traditional ways of thinking, and he just can't seem to get out of it. My stomach is heaving like I'm going to throw up. Like somebody is literally fighting against their own common sense, their own nature. Well, Spirit wants you to stop looking back at your past and move towards your future. If you don't love me now, you will never love me again. That's basically what you should be saying to whoever baby mama is. Don't look back. No, I'm sorry. I'm taking that back and I'm recycling what I just said. Belay my last. If you don't love me now, you will never love me again. That's coming from baby mama. She's had it up to here. She's done. She's not looking back. She wants this person gone. And because her heart is not pure, she's holding a grudge. She is willing to come after this person with everything she got through the courthouse. Okay? We've got winner. At least now I have something to sing or write about. If not now, then when? I just don't feel right without her. Okay. Now, that person on your mind, masculine. If all you can think about is her, all you want to do is be with her, then journal about it. Write poetry, write music, write something, write a story about how y'all met, do something to get it out in a positive way. Okay. You're not feeling right. You're acting out. Even your heart is literally begging for this person, but everything coming out your mouth is putting bad words on her name. Okay. The thing is you were meant to make a decision. In the here and now, in the past or the present or in the future, however it is for you, okay? You were meant to choose this person. They were literally handed to you at the prime of their life, at the most opportune moment. Like, you had the greatest opportunity with this person. The greatest opportunity with this person. They would have just jumped at the opportunity with you, wrapped their arms around you, kissed you, loved you, wrapped their legs around you, koala bear hugged you, all the things, danced around and had a great freaking time. You guys would be on different kind of vacations. You'd have a shitload of money in your pocket. Like, there's so many things there. The thing is, the spirit wants to know if you getting all these messages, you getting all of this. If you're not going to do it now, then when are you going to do it? Because there's only so much time in this life cycle for each of us. You want your soulmate, your twin, to go somewhere else? They've already probably made that decision already. So you may want, if it hasn't happened now, you may want to move your tail. Okay? I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, two-faced. Ooh, Lord. Come on. Two-faced. Yeah, I can totally tell some two-faced energy here. And when I see the two-faced, who do you think of? When we see the two faces, who do we think of? The twins. Who represents the twins? Gemini. We got two-faced, we got anxiety, you drive me insane, and I can't believe this happened again. See, there's so much back and forth here. I feel like I'm literally having a therapy session with a married couple. Like, you drive me insane. I can't believe you did this to me again, with the cheating and the manipulation and the lies and the two-faced whatevers. And if you don't love me now, you aren't going to love me ever again. And this, I can't look back, and the anxiety and all of this, it's telling me that these people need therapy. And I'm not talking about couples therapy. I'm talking about individual therapy to help them get through this and learn how to, like, different techniques to be able to manage their own emotions. Okay? They got hoes in different area codes. 111. Be very aware of your thoughts and ideas as these are manifesting quickly into your reality. Well, if this is, I can't believe this happened again. They got different hoes and area codes. What was I saying about cheating? I can't make it up, folks. I don't need to. Spirit's got me here. Spirit's covering covering all bases with these cards. If homie got hoes in different area codes cheating on a significant other and she's running him through the ringer, hey, two wrongs don't make a right, okay? The thing is everything should be handled accordingly. Things should be done in court. Restraining orders, divorces, child support, all of those things need to be handled by somebody that is licensed to do this sort of stuff. And if you having some kind of anger issues, get it, especially because there's kids involved, go get you a therapist and get them kids in therapy, get yourself in therapy and go work. Because if you're holding a grudge and if you're talking noise and if you're saying and doing all this, it doesn't matter what's in your heart. It's what's everything else that's surrounding your heart that's basically poisoning the purity of your heart. So be very aware of your thoughts and ideas as the years are manifesting quickly into your reality. So if you're talking noise and you're lying and you're betraying and you're manipulating and you putting somebody else's name in your mouth and you're not saying nice things, why you think you got the whole world falling on your damn head? Nobody's fault but your own. So pay attention. Be fearless. Somebody's going to be fearless, and it may very well just be Divine Feminine taking back her power, stepping into her life's purpose, doing exactly what she's meant to do, and not even thinking twice about you. Your name probably ain't even passing her mind, not even once, since the separation. Okay, maybe for about 5 minutes and that's it. But honestly, I don't feel like there's any real tie here. Somebody's walked away from it. Okay. So I'm seeing multiple energies of men right now that either are listening or their counterparts are watching. Okay. I'm seeing several different men that are looking real depressed, either eating themselves to death, drinking themselves to death, smoking themselves to death, chewing tobacco, alcohol, drugs, whatever. There's several men I'm watching right now as we speak, and their faces are of anger, depression, anxiety, and some of them just look pissed off, miserable. We work together. That's why it took so long to end. It may be somebody physically that they work with. It may be somebody that they were in a physical relationship with that needed to be, ended through divorce or whatever kind of contract that they were together somehow. And it took a hell of a long time to end because of the kids and because of their reputation in their community. So one last shuffle, and then I've got to close this out, and then I've got to get myself to school. So what else, Spirit? Any final messages? It's just, I miss you, I love you, I need you, please, baby. This is from masculine to feminine, but I honestly, murder tendencies, it's that grudge, it's that anger. They're terrified. They've dug themselves in such a shithole that they can't get themselves out. Like, I'm not even, literally, it's like, think an outhouse. They dug themselves a freaking cesspool and they buried themselves in it, and they're covered in poop now. Okay. And they're angry. They got somebody coming towards them, possibly baby mama, possibly aunt, mommy or grandmommy, dearest, that literally wouldn't put it past them to do something that kind of crazy, to act out in this kind of manner. Okay. They're terrified, but this is part of their karma. She's fake as hell. It's those false ass people, mommy, grandmommy, whoever it is, significant other with the babies. Yes. Well, they fake as hell, and it's all because they are karmic to you. And these are life lessons and challenges that are meant to lead you to a divine blessing. If whoever this is gets their head out of their butt and starts paying attention to what's going on around them. A shining beacon of light, stunning eyes. Those divine blessings it's divine feminine. She's the key to it all. She's the shining beacon of light. She may have beautiful eyes or whatever. Okay. That person there is where you should be. That's the one that's being, I miss you, I love you, I need you, please, baby. I really need to go to him or her. My soul is being called to their front door. Well, if it is, go listen. On the bottom of the deck, just let go of the past. Repent. Save your soul from all of this. Let go of the BS from the past. Nobody's the same. Physically, we change every 5 years. Physically. Emotionally, some people literally can change overnight. You talk about like divine intervention, dark night of the soul. Yeah, I've seen it firsthand in my own life, an overnight change. So people can really change. Just let go of the past. If somebody has a history, let it go, because it's probably not them today. If they had drug history in the past, let it go. They probably aren't doing it. This is coming from a recovering addict. This past January was 16 years sober for me off of heavy drugs. Okay. 16 years. I've had a few little whatevers, but that's no. Okay. People can change. Let go of the past. There's that divine intervention. What was I saying? Divine intervention. One divine intervention, one dark night of the soul, and anybody can change. Fake social media accounts, American Poet. I'm not a player. I just crush a lot. Well, if you're in that mindset and you like writing poetry, take all of this instead of start crushing on a lot of them hoes. Go take this time to tap into that poetry side of you. Quit stalking and making fake accounts trying to watch people and stalk them. Just do what you do. Okay, be you. If you got something to say, just say it. All right? Just say it. Because, like I said, somebody's about to hit a divine intervention. There is about to be a divine intervention that's about to shine a beacon of light right into this person's dome. And they're going to be awake. It may be too damn late. But what did it say? I really need to go to him or her. My soul is being called to their front door. Go. Pick your ass up. I know I got a 3-day weekend this weekend. Go pick your ass up and go do something about it. Hello? Why are we sitting around waiting? You got all day? I don't got all day. Do you guys have collective? You got all day to be waiting for these fools? No. People need to be making strides, taking strides to get their mess in a pile, okay? Final messages, Spirit. What can we do to help this person? Masculine, if there's a change in the wind, I can't make it up. I'm going all the way through it and see what truth needs to be told. I can't make it up, folks. Masculine, it's time. There's a change in the wind coming. There's truth that needs to be told. There's a whole lot of things, and it's time to go get your ass a-moving. End of story, masculine, whoever this is. Look, move your ass. Move your ass and go open them windows. Look, go open up them windows, sage your house, clear your space, go take you a spiritual bath. Get this change in the wind to starting. You got that door. It's visible. The end of the end of the path that will lead you to that doorway there will lead you to grace. The Graceland. Okay? There is a change in the wind. It's that blue moon. Where'd that blue moon go? Believe in the impossible. That change in the wind is coming. If it hasn't already happened. Move your ass, friend. Come on. Gigi says this with love. Gigi says this with a whole lot of love. Come on now. We can do it. Step into your masculine power. Put on that damn suit. Put on that damn power suit, because the life you're living is not for you. Go towards the light. Step into your masculine power. We got masculine out here. The black represents female, the feminine power. White represents the masculine power. Step into your masculine power. Spirit's watching. Spirit's watching. Spirit's watching. Spirit's watching. And Spirit's watching. Okay? So all you have to do is repent. Get on your knees and surrender it all. And Spirit will say, it's about time. Let's go. It's time for you to wake up now. There's a message in the bottle. Okay? Because until you clear your mind, your space, and get your heart right, your soul right, 11111 on the timer, this message will be buried. It will drown. You see, it's in that bottle being like, you looking down, like, you know, something's got to be told. It's got to do. There's stars in here. There's hearts in here. You need to be stepping into your power, man. You got a message. There is a message that needs to be told. There's truth that needs to be told. We saw the message. We saw the message of concern. There is messages that need to happen. That need to come out. There's truth that needs to be told. And Spirit is literally watching you, saying, please, I'm here to shine the light. If you don't, we're going to continue on this never-ending story. You're never going to end up getting your twin, and you're going to end up sitting here feeling like Cinderella, doing mundane jobs instead of getting grounded, balanced, and focused. So if you want to just sit around making fake accounts, doing whatever it is that you're doing, living in the life that you're living because you feel like there's no other way, fine. Then continue to live through this never-ending story. Continue to be blinded by your own stubbornness and stay where you're at. I mean, it is your life. Do what you want. I mean, I just spent an hour and almost 13 minutes here trying to, persuade you otherwise, but it's your choice. I give you the message. You do what you want with it at this point, okay? But know that Spirit wants you to have the blessings that were intended for you. And you only got so much time, okay? If you sit there in foul health and poor health, it's never going to get you anywhere but miserable. So if you want something happy, stop making fake accounts and go get your ass in the car and go get your ass where you need to be, okay? It is what it is. That's what I got for you. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, angels, ancestors, loved ones, and spirit guides for helping me through this reading for the collective. I close this reading. I love and appreciate you all. Okay, so that's what I got for you guys on this lovely Tuesday morning. I really do love each and every one of you. And if you're still here, this obviously hit you somewhere in the heart chakra space that made you want to listen. And I really appreciate it. Okay. But as I look through the cards as I'm cleaning them up, what do you need to release? What needs to be released? Okay. What needs to be released? And it feels like a lot of anger and manipulation and deception and lies that need to be released, surrendered, and there needs to be healing. That's truly my mission here right now, is to help you find a way to release this negative energy and move forward on this life path so you guys can get together and do what your souls were put here to do. There's a lot of things that were meant for you guys. And if you carry on and carry forth the way you are, you're going to miss out on a divine blessing. So that's your choice. But know Gigi loves you always and forever, and I'm here for you. And if you want to chat, you can always email me at intuitivereadingswithgigi@gmail.com, or you can hit me up in the comments down below. It's up to you. If not, totally up to you. But the option and the offer is here and still standing. So for now, that's what I got. I will be posting on TikTok here in a few minutes. So you'll probably see that one out first. And then, yeah, that's it. That's what I got for you today. I love you guys. Thanks for everything. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.